Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Greg Young, coming to you live one more time from Davenport, Florida. And this morning, my topic I'm going to talk about in my morning life wake-ups is we repeat where we don't repair. And basically what I'm saying to this is any time that you have any problem, any situation going on in your life, no matter what it is, if you don't repair that situation and you don't deal with that situation, when you start to make another decision or another choice in life, that same situation comes back to hunt you, or comes back to bother you, or comes back to discourage you from moving forward to the next level in life. So what we have to realize is that we repeat where we don't repair is anything that's going on in your life. Like, say for instance that, you had a relationship back in the past with someone. And when you had that relationship back in the past with someone and you didn't deal with all the things that went on within that relationship with you and that person, the reason why that relationship did not work out. And then you went into the next relationship with that brokenness from that past relationship of how that particular individual treated you, and you still had that in your mind, and then you went into that relationship with that other individual, and it caused problems in that relationship because of the simple fact that, like I said, we repeat where we don't repair. So if you're having problems in one relationship and you don't get all that settled before you start another relationship, you're going to take some of the things into that relationship that you had in the past relationship. It may be something that the way the past person treated you, and then you're going to have that same thought in your mind that this person is going to treat you the same way because you never dealt with that. So that's why I say we repeat where we don't repair. And that's why it's very important when you have anything going on in your life, whether it's relationship, physically, mentally, financially, whatever the case may be, you have to find a way to deal with it yourself. And you have to get over it before you try to start anything else, or before you try to start doing anything else. It's just like the same way. I'll give you an example. Say, for instance, that you decided to invest in yourself and create a second source of income. Okay, now if you decided to do that, and then you decided to do it, and when you decided to do it, and you started out, and then all of a sudden, it just failed and it didn't work out. Now you have to go back and figure out the reason why it failed and it didn't work out. And you got to realize, and you got to be able to accept your failures in it as well. Maybe you didn't put enough income producing hours into it like you should have, and that's the reason why it failed. Maybe you didn't have enough consistency and wanting to succeed in it, and that's the reason why it failed. But you have to be able to deal with all those things and repair those things before you are able to move on and start building another business. Because if you go in with the same mindset that you had when you was building the last business that failed, this one is going to fail too, because you have the same mindset. You never realize how to learn from your mistakes that you made in building this other business that failed. And now once you learn from your mistakes and you learn how to repair, what you have didn't succeed at, or what you wasn't successful at, or where you failed, and you learn how to repair it. Now you won't repeat that process, because you will go into the next business adventure with a different mindset, because you will know where you made your mistakes along the line within building that business. And when you start to build another one, you won't make those same mistakes. You say, well, hey, okay, I realized this is where I made my mistake. I should have been devoting more hours into income producing things. So now I know when I start this business over here, I'm going to devote more hours into income producing things. I should have had a higher confidence level in myself. I should have had a higher belief level in myself. And then once you know where you made your mistakes, now you can repair them. And now, we won't repeat where we don't repair. Because if you don't repair something, you're going to repeat it. It's going to be just like a cycle because you've never realized that it was a problem from the beginning. So that's why I say it's very important that we have to realize that we repeat where we don't repair. If we have things going on in our life that's not right and we don't find a way to repair them, we're just going to repeat that cycle over and over, and we're never going to improve our lifestyle and be able to live a better lifestyle than what we're living right now because we're not dealing with what we have to repair in our lives so we don't repeat it. But like I say, that's why I say we repeat where we don't repair. And that's very important. What we have to realize, anything that you're trying to achieve in life, if there was a problem from the beginning when you first started out trying to achieve it, and you didn't deal with those problems and those situations that held you back, and then now you try to go back and achieve the same thing with the same attitude, you're going to get the same results. You gotta have a different mindset. When you know that you tried to do something and you fail, that doesn't mean you're a failure. That just means that you need to go back and find out where you fail and use them as a learning experience for you so you can move on to the next level when it's time for you to start another adventure at building a business or whatever it is you're trying to do. The same way when you set up a regimen within your New Year's resolution. We all have New Year's resolutions, but half of us, by once the first month of the year is in, we don't follow them. So that's why we're going to repeat the cycle that we had last year because we didn't follow our New Year's resolutions from this year that we said how we was going to do better and the things that we was going to do better. So that's how we have to look at our life. We repeat where we don't repair. If there's something in your life that is broken that needs fixing, you have to repair it before you move on to the next level and try to achieve a higher success level in life. You cannot just put a Band-Aid on it and keep moving on and think that Band-Aid is not going to open back up that wound. Yes, it is, because you didn't deal with it. You did not repair it. You just put a quick fix on it. And you thought that quick fix was going to give you what you wanted so you can be able to move on in life. But what you have to realize, we repeat where we don't repair. So anytime we got things going on in our life and we don't deal with them and we don't face them head on, then we're going to repeat the process. Say, for instance, if you have a sense of fear in your life and you never learn how to deal with facing your greatest fear, and your greatest challenge or whatever it is, and you don't learn how to deal with it, then you're never going to be able to overcome it. You can only overcome something if you deal with it. You can only get over something if you deal with it. And that's what we have to realize. But a lot of people don't realize that we repeat where we don't repair because a lot of people don't think something needs fixing. And if you don't know something needs repairing, you can't repair it. If you feel like everything is going great in your life, then you're not gonna repair it because you feel like there's nothing there for you to repeat where you didn't repair it. But I'm here to tell you right now, everybody has some things going on in their life right now that needs repairing. But it's up to them to do the necessary things that they need to do to repair them. And I'll give you an example. Say for instance, if you're dealing with someone, an individual in a relationship, and you've been dealing with this individual in this relationship for X amount of years, and nothing has really changed in that relationship, and they have never respected you for who you are from day one, and you're still staying in there and you're still hanging in there, and you don't want to leave them because you love them, and they done said all these things that you ain't gonna be able to find nobody else better than me and this and that. That is just allowing them to manipulate your mind so you cannot repair it. You need to find a way to stop letting them manipulate your mind and repair your mind and move on, because there's always somebody out there that is looking for a great man or a great woman. We just have to have the respect for ourselves not to accept something that's not the greatest for us, that's not the greatest fix for us, that is not what we deserve out of life. And that's why we repeat what we don't repair when we allow someone else to manipulate us. And it's the same way in business. You repeat what you don't repair when you have problems in your business and you don't deal with them. So that's why, I chose this topic this morning, because I want people to realize we repeat where we don't repair, but we can't repair if we don't feel like it needs fixing. So this is what I'm saying to you this morning. Evaluate your life and look at what you have not repaired that you have repeated, and find a way to repair it so you don't keep repeating the same process over and over, and so you don't keep going through the same situations, and so you don't keep going through the same struggles in life, because you have the power to repair your lifestyle so you don't repeat the process of the things that you've been going through throughout your lifestyle. You can create change in your lifestyle, but you have to realize that we repeat what we don't repair in our lives. And a lot of people, that's one of the hardest things for an individual to accept, because a lot of people don't think things need repairing in their life. They are people that have accepted something for so long, and now they have become accustomed to it. They have gotten comfortable with being treated that way and being disrespected and being manipulated. So now they don't feel like it's a problem in their life that's going on, because they don't see it as a problem, because they haven't repaired it. They haven't looked deep within their self and what they really deserve out of life. So that's why they keep repeating what they don't repair. And what I'm saying to you, if there's something going on in your life right now, whether it's mentally, physically, financially, or whatever it is, you have to find a way to repair that. You cannot just put a Band-Aid on it and feel like everything's going to be all right tomorrow. And when you take that Band-Aid off, that wound is going to be healed up. No, it's not. You have to doctor on that wound. And that's the same way with yourself. You have to doctor on yourself and repair yourself when you've been broken. But the only way you can doctor on yourself and repair yourself when you've been broken is that you got to realize that you've been broken and you need to be repaired and put back together. But if you cannot realize that, and you're allowing other people to manipulate you into thinking that there is nothing wrong going on, and the way you're being treated, that's the way you deserve to be treated, then you're going to be manipulated by that particular individual for the rest of your life. But you do not have to be that way. All you got to do is remember that we repeat what we don't repair. So if you don't repair what's broken in your life, or if you don't repair certain situations in your life that is holding you back, you'll never get to the next level in your life. So, and this is what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake-ups, is that you have to realize that you are the one that holds the decision to repair what is broken in your life. Nobody else can do that but you. You have to be strong. And a lot of times it's not easy, because we have went through so many things, so many ups and downs, and so many setbacks, and so many troubles in our life, and being disrespected and treated so bad and talked about, and all these different things. And now a lot of people allow those things to manipulate them into believing that they don't need repairing. But I'm here to tell you, if you're not being treated the way you deserve to be treated, there's some things that is broken in your life that needs to be repaired. Thank you for stopping by, Abraham. I just want you to know, because if you don't realize how to repair the things that are broken in your life, you can never get to the next level in your life. So you cannot allow another one to manipulate you into believing that things in your life does not need to be repaired when things are not right. Only you know when things are not right in your life. People cannot tell you how to live your life and how to be successful. Only you can control that destination, to that journey that gets you to that success level that you're looking for in life. But if you don't realize that we repeat where we don't repair, then you're never going to be able to get to that destination in life to where you want to be, if you don't realize that there's things in your life that needs repairing. And like I said, everybody has something in their life that needs to be repaired. Whether you believe it or not, you have something in your life every day that needs to be repaired. All you got to do is evaluate your life. If you evaluate your life and your lifestyle and the way that you're living, there is something in your life right now that's going on that you need to repair. But you can't repair it if you don't think it needs fixing. So that's what I'm saying to you in my morning life wake-ups this morning, is that we repeat where we don't repair. So I'm saying to you, don't be a repeater and start repairing stuff. Because if you want to live a better lifestyle, you got to change your thinking pattern process. You got to stop letting people manipulate you. You got to stop letting people make you think that you're less than what you are. You got to know that you're greatness. You have greatness inside of you. You're magnificent. You're valuable. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're smart. You cannot let someone manipulate you into thinking any less, and you get comfortable with that person, and now you live a lifestyle of misery beyond miserable because you believe that you can't do no better. If someone in your life is not treating you right, repair that and cut them loose. Because I can tell you right now, there's someone out there waiting to treat you better than that person right now in your life that's not treating you right. So think about that. And don't just keep repeating the same cycle and not repairing. Because we repeat where we don't repair, and that's what we have to realize in life. Because we have to realize in life, nobody's perfect. And if you're not perfect, what does that mean? There's some things in your life that needs repairing. But you repeat where you don't repair when you don't believe that something in your life needs repairing. But what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake-ups is, always believe and always know that there's areas in your life that you need to repair, no matter how successful you are in life, no matter what you have going on in your life. You know, whether it's good or bad or in between, just know that you can always repair some things in your life to make your life better and be able to live a better lifestyle. But you've got to be the one to realize that there is a problem that needs fixing. If you cannot realize there is a problem that needs fixing, you cannot repair it. And then you go on and you keep believing and telling yourself that everything is all right when it's not. Because you don't have the courage and the willpower to realize that there's some problems going on in your life that needs to be repaired. And I'll give you an example. You know, say for instance, if you believe that working a 9 to 5, to work 40 years, to work 40 hours, to get a 40-hour paycheck, to retire with 40% of your pay, if you believe that system in your life does not need to be repaired or does not need to be set to a position of where you can create a second strand of income on top of what you're doing, you're sadly mistaken. Because I can tell you right now, you have no control over your life. When you work for somebody else might as well be controlling your life. Excuse me. Because they do. If you look at it, they do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have a set time to go to that job. You have a set time to come home. 9 times out of 10, you're living from paycheck to paycheck. And your time broke. And if you went to college, you're drowning in student loan debt. Now, how can you sit here and tell me if you're living your life like that, that don't need to be repaired? How can you tell me that? How can you just accept the fact that your time broke, that you're living from paycheck to paycheck, that you're drowning in student loan debt, and that does not need to be repaired, that you don't need to try to find a way to create a second source of income on top of what you're doing so you can start to repairing something like that? A lot of people don't see nothing wrong with that. That's why I say we repeat where we don't repair. A lot of people don't want to repair that because they're comfortable with that. It's convenient for them. They know if they go to work and they put in that amount of hours, bi-weekly or weekly, they're guaranteed to get a paycheck. So what if they don't have no time to spend with their family? So what if they're living from paycheck to paycheck? So what if they're drowning in student loan debt? Their mindset and belief is that it's okay to be that way. But I'm here to tell you today, it's not okay to be that way because you're struggling. You're living a lifestyle of yourself of struggling for what you want out of life. You were not put on this earth to struggle. You were put on this earth to live. And if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, you're struggling. If your time broke, you're struggling. If you're drowning in student loan debt, you're struggling. So that's what you have to realize. Something needs to be repaired within that equation. But a lot of people get in their comfort zone and they get comfortable with being like that, and they will be like that, and they will live and they will work until they leave off this earth. And they will retire and they'll be happy and content, and they'll think that there's nothing wrong with the way of living like that. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here to encourage you. You have to always be encouraging yourself to live better than you did yesterday. If you encourage yourself one day at a time to live better than you did yesterday, and don't be the person that to where we repeat what we don't repair, then you'll start to see where the problems are in your life that needs to be repaired. But you can never see that things in your life needs to be repaired if you can never see the clear vision of your life. If you sit back and you're comfortable with the lifestyle that you're living right now, you don't realize that your life needs to be repaired. You know, let me ask you this right now, and this is just a rhetorical question. If you was in a situation in life to where money wasn't an issue in your life, what would you do? I guarantee you could live a better lifestyle. So everybody that's going through money issues in your life right now, that should let you know that it's some things in your life needs to be repaired so you can improve your finances. But like I said, we repeat where we don't repair because we don't feel like it's a problem that needs to be repaired. But this is what I'm saying to you right now. There's always something in your life that you can improve, whether you believe it or not. It may be your attitude. If you improve your attitude and you repair your attitude, you'll live a better lifestyle. If you improve your decision making and your action taking, you'll live a better lifestyle. If you face your fears head on, you'll live a better lifestyle. Those are things that are in your life that's holding you back that needs to be repaired, but you have to realize that they need to be repaired. If you don't, you're going to repeat where you don't repair. And that's what you have to realize. You know, if you're sitting back and you believe that you can't do no better than what you're doing right now and the lifestyle that you're living, you're comfortable. You're in your comfort zone and you don't realize that there's a problem. But anytime you waking up and you having to go to work to trade time for dollars, to me, that's a problem. Because I wanted a better lifestyle than that. That's why I made the decision to become an action taker and a decision maker and change my lifestyle so I wouldn't keep repeating what I didn't repair. But I was one of those people once upon a time. I kept repeating where I didn't repair because I didn't think there was a problem there. You know, I was working a 9 to 5 and I was making pretty decent money, but I was not realizing all the things that I was missing out on life. I was not realizing the times that I was missing out on life, not being at my kids' football games because I had to go to work, not being at my kids' basketball games because I had to go to work, not being able to be there for my kids when they needed me because I was at work, not being able to spend the time that I wanted to spend with my kids because I was at work, not being able to break this poverty cycle of living from paycheck to paycheck because I believed it was okay. I believed it didn't need to be repaired because that's what I was taught. So I'm saying to you this morning, you can break that cycle of how you were taught and learn, you know, how to evaluate your life to where we won't repeat where we don't repair. I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake-ups, and this is what I really want you to get. Don't never think that that everything in your life is okay and there's no areas in your life that needs to be repaired to where you can live a better lifestyle. Because soon as you think like that, you get comfortable, and then once you get comfortable, you're gonna live an average lifestyle. You cannot live a lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment with the mindset of comfortability. You've got to get uncomfortable in order to realize that there's some things in your life that needs to be repaired. But as long as you're comfortable, you're not going to see a problem with this and that going on in your life because we repeat where we don't repair. So I hope this message got out to you this morning and you realize that if there's some things going on in your life right now, repair them so you don't repeat them. Because if you don't, like I said, we repeat where we don't repair. And if you've been going through some things in your life and you've been broken in the past and you've never repaired yourself and put yourself back together, and you try to start other relationships with people and they're not working out, that should tell you that you're just repeating where you didn't repair. So now you need to go back and fix whatever's going on with you that is broken on the inside of you so you can repair that, so you can move on and live a happy lifestyle and be in a happy, meaningful, nourishing relationship. But you cannot be in a happily, meaningful, nourishing relationship if you haven't repaired yourself from the past previous relationship that didn't go right. So that's what you have to realize. And it's the same way in life. You cannot make a decision to move to the next level in life if you're comfortable with where you are right now. So you have to realize that we repeat where we don't repair. If we don't repair problems that's going on in our life, we're going to repeat the cycle. If we don't repair situations that's going on in our life, we're going to repeat the cycle. Good morning, Lisa. How you doing this morning? But you have to realize, you have to be the one to realize that we repeat where we don't repair. And a lot of people don't get to where they want to be in life because they don't feel like there's nothing in their life that needs fixing. But I can tell you right now, everybody has something in their life right now that needs fixing, that needs repairing, that can make their lifestyle better tomorrow than it is today. Today than it was yesterday. But you have to search deep within and find out what are the things that you have to ask yourself this question. What are the things that's going on in my life right now that I need to repair so I won't repeat this process, so I can move on to the next success level in my life, because I have not dealt with this. And it may be something that's been 20, 30 years old, but you've never repaired it in your life. and you realize why your life is not going right. But you have to look and evaluate your life and evaluate the decisions that you make in life and evaluate the people that you chose to hang around in life and evaluate the people that you chose to come into your circle and be a part of your life. And if there's people in your life that's a part of your life that is not adding value to your life, that is not encouraging you to repair what needs to be repaired in your life so you don't repeat the same cycle, you don't need those people in your life. You don't need those people that's encouraging you to stay where you are. You need people in your life that's encouraging you to move further than where you are in life, to where you can, change your lifestyle. And now, we won't be repeating where we don't repair. But if we don't learn how to repair what's broken in our life, we're going to repeat the same cycle. And that's what you have to realize. And if you don't realize that, then you're gonna keep doing what I said, like my topic. We repeat what we don't repair. But one of the hardest things in our lives is to accept and realize that there's some things in our life that needs to be repaired. Because we're so comfortable with our life, we don't see where the things are going on that needs to be repaired. And maybe there's some things that we need to repair within ourselves, within the way that we are, in the way that we do things, in our actions and our attitudes towards things. But we cannot see that if we feel like everything is fine and everything is great in our life. We have to realize that nothing is great in nobody's life. We all have problems. And we all have things that's going on in our life that needs to be repaired. But we have to realize that. And we cannot allow another person to manipulate us into thinking that everything is all right in our lives when we're not being treated right. We can't allow that. We cannot allow another individual to manipulate us to live in poverty and be broke for the rest of our lives when we're not satisfied living that way. I know you're not satisfied when the bills come in. As soon as the bills hit the mailbox, you wondering how you're going to pay them all for that month. And you're struggling to pay them each month. Are you satisfied with living that lifestyle? You can't be. So that should tell you there's some things that you need to repair in your lifestyle so you can fix that problem. So you can be that solution to that problem and stop making excuses as to why you got to live that way. That's why a lot of people repeat the process where they don't repair, because they make excuses as to, well, I can't do no better. How do you know you can't do no better when you don't try? How do you know you can't live a better lifestyle when you don't take the action to do it? How do you know you can't have a better lifestyle or live better than what you are right now when you don't realize that it's something in your life that needs to be repaired that can help you move forward? You have to realize those things. If not, like my topic said, we repeat where we don't repair. So that's very important. I chose that topic because I wanted people to understand that when you're broken, it's okay to be broken. But when you're broken, you can't stay broken. You got to find a way to mend yourself and put yourself back together, just like clay. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love playing with Play-Doh. And that came in a little container with a little red top, blue top, green can. And I would take the Play-Doh out. And when I take it out, I would take it in my hand and I would mash it down flat. But watch this scenario. When I mashed that Play-Doh down flat, it had no form. But when I decided to repair that Play-Doh and put it into a form like a circle, a ball, a square, or whatever, I repaired it because I fixed it. And that's the same thing that you need to do in your life. If there's some things that's going on in your life like Play-Doh that is flat now, and you need to mold them into something, and you need to repair them so you can live a better lifestyle than what you're living right now, just remember that we repeat where we don't repair. And I hope that gives you the courage and the wisdom and the knowledge to know that everybody has some things in their life that they need to repair. I'm repairing things in my life daily. And I'm going to be honest with you. Each and every day, I'm repairing things in my life, and I'm finding a better way to live a better lifestyle and make better decisions. Because I know at times I don't always make the right decisions because I'm not perfect. But when I make a wrong decision, I repair that right away because I don't want to repeat that process. So that's what I'm saying to you in my morning live wake ups. Repair so you don't repeat. Because if you repair it, you won't repeat it. But once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning live wake ups this morning. And I just pray that message, we repeat where we don't repair, sticks with you throughout the week. And I challenge you to evaluate your life and see what needs to be repaired in your life and take one day at a time on improving it and repairing it so you can live a better lifestyle and you can get what you deserve out of life, and you can get the happiness out of life that you deserve, and you can live the lifestyle that you deserve. But you cannot live the lifestyle that you deserve if you don't realize that you repeat where you don't repair. Now this morning, once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning live wake ups. I just truly appreciate your words of encouragement, your likes, your comments, your shares. Keep them coming. Because I'm truly thankful and truly grateful to know that I'm making a difference in other people's lives across the world. So like, comment, and share on this video. And once again, I have a call to action this morning. It's my new product, which is called Skin Tech. It cleans, moisturizes, and protects. And it protects you. It's an invisible glove. It protects you from up to 4 hours from bacteria, viruses. And it's, like I said, it's an awesome product. It's just been, selling off the shelf. I can't keep it stocked on my website. That's just how fast and how good it is and how much it's selling. Like I said, I can't even keep one to show you a sample. Every time I look on my website, I have so many orders I gotta fill. And then once I fill them and the product come in, I done sold them all out. And then I gotta order some more. So if you're interested in that product, and keeping yourself protected from bacteria and viruses and your children, or whatever the case may be that you have, then click the link below at thismakesense.com and check it out on my website. And like I said, I offer money back guarantee. So what you got to lose? If you purchase it off my website and you do not like it, I guarantee you I will send you your money back to you. And that's the same way with my Zense product that's on there as well. So check it out on there. And once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning live wake ups. I got a little hype this morning because that was a topic that I really wanted people to get. We repeat where we don't repair. And a lot of people wonder why their life is not going right. But I just pray and I hope that resonates with you, and that allows you to start repeating. That allows you to start repairing things that's not right in your life so you don't keep repeating the cycle. So I just want to say thank you, and God bless you all, and God loves you, and so do I, and have a blessed day, and goodbye.